ventured into things which we have not thought about before. I'm just keeping a check on time because believe me, I want to spend a lot of time with you guys. Okay? Then radical innovation. Say everybody say radical innovation. That is not something we try immediately. That will be a process of we building something. Right? So radical innovation will be she builds a machine that turns out to be very, very different than what is existing in the market. Right? That becomes something which is adopted everywhere. Everybody says, "Mera 100%, 50% cost reduce okay, 100% quality increase okay." That is when radical innovation. Now, is innovation limited to those things what we spoke about? Not really, right? Innovation types have no limits. I mean, I've made it like a brain map. Innovation types, where you can bring in innovation, has no limits, right? It can be as simple as using 2 pens. I'll tell you a reason behind it, right? These are some different type of innovation. Now, I mean, the idea behind showing you this is to explain to you the journey. Let us talk about social innovation. What is social innovation? Let us talk about technology. We had Orkut. I'm not too sure many of you were born that time. We had something called as MySpace. We had, what do you say, something called as Facebook. I think we have Facebook, right? Facebook. What happened next? We got Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. What else? WhatsApp, right? Very important. What else? LinkedIn, right? So now when I talk about social startup, I am limiting my mind to social network. जितने भी examples थे पूरा social network था. There are examples of social startups where we have concept of crowdfunding, crowdsourcing, right? There is a concept of blockchain. Now my friend came up with an idea. In fact, we were discussing. Okay, you have a Wi-Fi connection at home. You put it on blockchain. Anybody passing by can connect to that Wi-Fi. You get paid in cryptocurrency for that, right? And they want every household who has internet connection also to earn money so that anybody passing by can access it. With of course the due security protocols. Do we think about that when social innovation comes into mind? क्या होता है? Mind is already fixed towards my social networks. I'll tell you why. It is called visual memory recall. We are so engrossed. Every day 10 times we'll check Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, whatnot. LinkedIn for that matter. We are very active on LinkedIn. In today's time it is said, if anybody is not active on LinkedIn, he does not exist in a professional space. That's absolutely, because a lot of networking happens over there. Social innovation. It's because you had social and network here. There's an innovation in terms of network also. How do we, when we talk about network, what comes to your mind first?
Internet.
Network of people, network of connectivity, right? It can be a network of devices, which is called as Internet of Things now, right? It is not necessary that, okay? Now there is a network which was created by your own principle. I am putting that as an innovation, which I have not seen in other institutions. Your principal reached out to professionals in Bangalore, companies in Bangalore. They said, I will do alumni meet, उसी के साथ जो है, हम लोग industry से भी मिल लेते हैं. Then he did not leave it there. Now I am telling you, the guys, this is not to impress anybody or talk about it. This is really practical experience. Innovation कैसे होता है network में, right? I'm not restricting myself to social network. Then your principal said, उस team को form करके एक WhatsApp group बनाए. फिर बोला अभी conclave करेंगे. वहाँ से we leverage as much as possible. उससे क्या होगा पता है? What is the outcome of that? You guys will get better placements. Because the industrial experts who are connected with you, I'm sure, sir, I mean, that is your thought behind it. But आप सोचें, this is, innovation can be as simple as that. As simple as a principal inviting industry saying that group बना देंगे, conclave करेंगे, end result देखा जाएगा. वो देखा जाएगा नहीं, वही होगा. Because tomorrow if I have opening, I'll say, Dr. Saab, I mean, my company, Nishant Bhai requires 10 people. Can you, arrange some students? You see? Network. Then structure. Technology. Technological के बारे में तो बात ही नहीं करेंगे because technology में आप लोग expert हैं. Right? You guys are studying technology, you guys are engineers, your teachers can teach you better technology than what can be taught in a 1 hour session. right? Service innovation. Guys, I mean, this is एक area है that has given lot of successful unicorn startups. What is a unicorn? You know? Anybody knows what is a unicorn startup? Can anybody tell me? यूनिकॉर्न. अच्छा, 2-3 यूनिकॉर्न्स के नाम बता दीजिए. यू मे हैव वर्ड नहीं न्यूज में. नहीं? चलिए, विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर. समबडी? हाँ? जोमैटो. कौन बोले? हाथ उठाइए. Excellent. See, the last benches are always active in. आपने जोमैटो से वहाँ खाना ऑर्डर किया क्या लास्ट बेंच में? नहीं ना? जोमैटो. Then guys understand this now, right? अगर आप इन्वेस्टर के सामने बैठेंगे, वो पूछेगा एंड रिजल्ट क्या है आपका ऑफ दिस प्रोडक्ट. अगर आप इंस्टीट्यूशनल इन्वेस्टर के पास जाते हैं, DSIR, you know, DST and CSIR, these fundings are all say नहीं करो प्रोजेक्ट, आउटकम आया तो अच्छा है कम्युनिटी के लिए. But when you go to an investor with an idea, right? So let's say I'm talking about service model now. Service model में Zomato happens to be one of the best examples. Very good. A round of applause for your colleague. Have you guys heard about Urban Company? How many of you have availed the services at their homes? Raise your hand. Not really. What they do is, अभी मेरे घर में plumbing issue है, right? I call a local plumber. He will come and say, भाई इतना ही cost है. मेरे को क्या पता? I will say, okay भाई करो, because water leakage रोकना is more important than this bargaining over this. We would rather bargain with a vegetable vendor who is on the road than a plumber who is telling इतना ही देना पड़ेगा, है ना? Now they said, okay, the urban company, they came forward. They said, guys, you need not have to worry. You want to clean your sofa? आपके पास wet vacuum नहीं है, dry vacuum नहीं है, no problem, because those are heavy things. Not everybody wants. They say that अरे भाई आपके घर में AC नहीं चल रहा है, no problem. आपका गैस स्टोव नहीं चल रहा है, मिक्सर ग्राइंडर नहीं चल रहा है. No problem at all. What I will do is I will create a regulated marketplace of all this services. And people at a click of a button. आज मेरे को just want to clean a sofa, right? A 5-seater sofa. It costs around 500 to 1,000 rupees. They come with machinery. How that sustaining innovation, right? They just started earlier. They just had a aggregator. They were an aggregator. They used to just aggregate people. It was just an innovation at that time. How did they sustain it? They standardized the prices. What they did was now they standardized the process also. What chemical is used for cleaning? Urban Company supplies. How is the company benefiting from that? It is giving jobs to the individual as well as it is selling its own product to that individual. तुमको cleaning करना है करो, मेरा product use करके. Both the ways they are running. They are sustaining an innovation. That's an incremental innovation. अभी your Swiggy is there for that matter. How many of you use Swiggy on your phone here? Sure, very good, right? I'm sure you would be ordering healthy food from there, right? So Swiggy had its own journey of incremental innovation. Started again as an aggregator. Zomato was way ahead, but Swiggy overtook them. And then again Zomato was fighting with them. Swiggy started as an aggregator. When I say aggregator, they're just collecting different people and putting into one platform, saying that इनके services use करो. है ना कि ये खाना ये भी डिलीवर करेगा, खाना वो भी डिलीवर करेगा. Then they said नहीं, we will also supply a delivery person, right? That person will go and deliver the food. आप समझ रहे हैं? You just have to open your mind with that. I'm just talking about just the service part. Service में there is a lot left to be done. There's a lot left to be done. Now, for example, UGC has come with the concept professor of practice, right? Where industrial people can offer services to institution. Innovation idea was UGC ka, but there are already other companies who are doing. For example, we have experts like the principal, we have experts like the professor. They leverage them for small talks. इनका course बेचेंगे and they'll make millions out of that. I'll give you one example where all of you, how many of you like to create some content on? I'm not sure those apps are banned in India or not. जो reels बनाते हैं, short videos बनाते हैं. What are the TikTok? It's banned. What is the alternative to TikTok? Instagram. Okay. And any other alternative? Anything very good? YouTube Shorts is there. Anything else? I mean, I'm just trying to understand something new is there. Huh? How? MX Tagatic, okay. And anything else? Huh? Moj is there, okay. Share karo. Okay. Usko karo wo sab. हाँ. Then? जोश. चलिए ठीक है. It's quite a lot. See, we know how distracted we are. Guys, I'll tell you a very interesting story. It is out of topic, but it is very important. During the time when I was studying, right? I started working back in 2005. Yeah, 2004 was my first job. Right? I started working. That time, we used to have so much of time. Okay? We used to go work in office, come back, read a book. I used to read one novel over a period of a week. Today, I have my siblings, right, or my relatives who are of the same age, and my students, of course. I have a lot of mentee students, and some of my mentors are also students. They mentor me on these innovative apps like Josh and what was that? MX? I'll tell you an interesting story. A book over a period of 1 week. We used to be glued to it. Until unless we don't finish the book, we will not leave. Because वो समझने के लिए story, we have to wait till the end. Our attention span was of 1 week. Our attention span was 1 week. एक week तक हम लोग एक ही thought, एक ही चीज को पढ़ रहे हैं. That is driving us, that is controlling us, etc. That is actually part of what I wanted to speak next. But I'll just talk till now only. Then क्या हुआ? YouTube आ गया. Before YOUTUB, there was UTUB also. Yeah, not many are aware about it. Right? There was YouTube. We used to call it a YouTube. Then we had Orkut. So here, people started sharing content. Right? There were people who were making videos and sharing. Initially, it was lectures. Some people were doing pirated movies also there, etc. Right? Napster के बारे में सुना है सब लोगों ने? Do you know Napster was the first one to share MP3 files and songs. So the court भी लेके गए थे. He won. He used an innovative technique. That was an innovative technique in terms of law. He said, your cassette says I can share with friends and families. You never said I can't share it over internet. Right? Of course, he had to pay fines. Those are secondary. But now, you see attention span. जब YouTube videos आया, initial attention span between the time of 2006 to 2010 was about half an hour to 40 minutes of a person. आप एक video half an hour से 45 minutes तक continuously देखोगे without having any kind of other thoughts. ठीक है ना? उसके बाद क्या हुआ? Some of you didn't name the app. I'll tell you an app. Dub Smash आया. Dub Smash आया. It started destroying, everything which was created by teachers, everything that was created by the constitution, everything that was created by everybody. There is Akshay Kumar's voice and there is one person over here saying that, hey, thappad maar. But really, that person's personality is like, he can't even lift his hand, but he's like thappad maar. That's not giving a sense of false feeling to the person. लोगों को लगने लगा हम ही हीरो हैं, बॉस मैं वीडियो बना के डालूंगा, लाइक्स आएंगे, फैमिली में शेयर करेंगे. It started there. Attention span declined from 30 minutes to 1. आपका attention span, I'm saying everybody who uses the app, including me, it declined from 30 minutes to 1 minute. Then came Dub Smash के success पे override करने वाले companies, TikTok, Takatak, Josh, what not. अभी तो large enterprises like Facebook and Instagram are also doing. Your attention time today is 5 to 10 seconds. Until unless you don't get an interesting video, you keep doing this. Earlier we were like this. We are like this now. Or like this, some people do this also. Some people also do this. We don't want to name those apps, right? The idea is that your attention span is declining. Okay? It is all because of these small applications, small videos. Guys, I mean, in short term, it may give you success. It may give you dopamine shots in your brain that you are successful. मैंने इतने videos देख लिए. Today we have financial experts who become financial experts because of reels. देखिए फाइनेंशियल एडवाइस, स्टॉक मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट कर दो, एक साल में 10% इंक्रीज, 20% इंक्रीज. They do not even know कि what is stock market. I have an expert sitting here on stock market. He would not talk to anybody like that. He would say 1 घंटा spend करो मेरे साथ. So all of you, please ensure you watch reels only for 1 minute. More than sufficient. 6 reels देखो दिन में. If you can build that, believe me, none of these innovation type is a limit for you. Attention span बढ़ाना पड़ेगा हमें. करेंगे? We'll do it, right? I may look at the peacocks in the campus for 1 minute. That can give you more dopamine shots than looking at 6 reels in the time. 10 seconds, the attention span utna hi hai. And this is not a joke, this is a scientific study. There are many researchers who have been publishing papers about it, right? So let's try and do that. Now, what are some of the challenges that are faced by the innovators? Guys, we are short of time, okay? We have a lot to cover, but these small anecdotes in between, those are important. क्योंकि that sets the tone. What are challenges that are faced? आप जो machine बना रहे हैं, उसमें क्या challenges आएंगे आपको? Can you name any of the challenges which is there on the screen? You are afraid of competition? चलो अच्छा है. Marketability भी हो सकता है. Anybody else who has an idea? Because एक ही बच्चे का product हम लोग promote किए जा रहे हैं. Of course, you have to pay us for it. Anybody else who has any idea, any project, anything you want to work on? This side, last bench. Anybody? Chalo, theek hai, no problem. See, she is again, she is the only example we have, so we'll just talk about that. She's saying, I have fear of competition. It is very good, guys. It is very good. That means she is wary of competition. She understands the market. She understands what is happening, who is doing what. But she is still scared. You know, आज मैंने ये machine बना लिया ना, कल के दिन there will be these whispers and those other brands that will come and eat me up. Right? They may improvise on that. उसके लिए क्या करेंगे? Solution है. There is nothing wrong in that. Fear of competition. Competition से Uber भी डरता था. जब Ola India में आया, it was a copy of Uber from abroad. But then Uber also came to India. It brought in some very beautiful innovation. There's a separate case study I would love to share with you guys sometime on how Uber came into India, where Ola was, trying to expand, and how it became one of the largest players along with Ola. Right? And then you said marketability. Marketability, आज के time में, if you have the right network, it is not a big challenge. Today we are in age of social media. आपके जो जितने apps हैं ना, जो reels बनाने वाले, उन लोगों को बोल दो, you are the owner of this. You have to promote. वो 10 मिनट में promote कर देंगे आप. 100 impressions आएंगे आपको from one video. That is not the ideal way of marketing. I'll just tell you, right? Marketability is a challenge because many of the innovative ideas die. I'll tell you an example. So I was serving as a registrar in India's first innovation university. Why first innovation university? I mean, people ask me a question always. Why do you call yourself first innovation university? Because we brought innovation in terms of curriculum, key skills, as well as the culture. Where we fostered failures. We said, banao machine, no problem. Tool gaya machine, no problem. We'll fund it, right? So that was the thought process behind it, right? And then we also said that, innovative ideas are no problem. Industry experts आएंगे तुम्हारे साथ बैठेंगे, we'll take it forward. Marketability is not a challenge. It is still a challenge. One of the students had built a mechanism. He said, when music is played to certain plants, the plant's growth is much faster. I had shared this example in our discussion. That is called transdisciplinary approach in education, where along with your regular education, you try to acquire one more skill. That is what the National Education Policy 2020 talks about. When two fields collide, and innovation is born out of that. Cab drivers and application developers collided. Ola, Uber, and whatnot was born from it. Delivery boys, restaurants, etc. collided with a computer science person, and innovation was born about it. Educational institutions came out with challenges saying that हम लोग बच्चों से communicate नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. We have so many approval processes. The chairman is sitting somewhere else. We have to take a file to get a signature. We have so many things, right? And then the student says, मेरे को learning content एक ही app में चाहिए. We really don't want to go to 10 apps. We don't have that much time. We already have 10 apps. मौज है, टिकट क्या टकाटक है, and everything is there. Everything should be there on one app. What was the innovation that was born to solve this problem? Huh? No. Communication within the campus, with your peers. You want to have an appointment with your principal. How do you get it today? You walk in, you try and understand. Can you do it on an app, saying that request, sir, I mean, this is the slot, can I book and go? That is an innovation, right? If something comes out that can help you in doing that. Let's say you have to collect a no-due certificate from the institution. Madam, I mean, how does it happen now? I asked in Mahe also. They said one paper is there, sir. People go to different departments. Sir, please signature kar do. If that person is happy with you, it's like, acha beta, acha beta. That person is unhappy, please wait outside, I'm busy. Come after lunch. And there is an interesting story, guys. I mean, recently, government banks ka kya hal hai na? Whenever you go, they say, come after lunch. So there was a Zomato delivery guy who went to State Bank of India and he was told, come after lunch. Oh, Zomato, the SBI employee who ordered the food is thinking, kya galat practice bana rakhi hai? Right? We had a cognitive barrier over there. Cognitive barrier, मतलब वो mind में fixedness है, structural fixedness है वो, right? So coming back to what we were discussing, marketability is not a challenge; it is still a challenge. When we bring in, right, new mechanism, you be present on meaningful social media platforms. LinkedIn is helping everybody, guys. Whether it is students, whether it is professionals, it helps us also. Many of the time, there are, we write a small article. In fact, how many of you are from non-computer science background here? No, very nice. See, I mean, I was pondering over this idea. In fact, I asked this question when we met in Bangalore also. Is there a future for non-computer science engineering? I want you guys to answer. Is there a future?
Yes.
Is the future bright?
Yes.
Does it look good?
Yes.
Can you do something great out of it?
Yes.
What support do you need?
Financial.
No, now, coming back, right? There is a strong future for non-computer science engineering. Civil has anybody, I mean, I was interacting with many people. I have written an article, it is there on my LinkedIn, you guys may check it out. I shared with some people I have captured opinions of top academicians across the country as part of it. That is my way of beating ChatGPT. How many of you know ChatGPT here? My God, great. How many of you write assignments using ChatGPT? 10 points for the honesty of the person. Right. How many of you know that whatever assignments you write from ChatGPT can be easily caught? Whatever, what happened was from the time ChatGPT was released for public, suddenly there was an influx of articles. I used to take 1 month to write an article because research लगता है, because we are sharing something. Content should be meaningful because I am asking for 5 minutes of your life. Today it is a 10-second attention time. I want it to be meaningful. My previous article I was talking about innovative style of leaderships, a new style of leadership in education, our most rewarding style of leadership in education. I decided, यार किससे बात करें? I spoke to some of the education leaders. I spoke to the D.Y. Patil International University Vice Chancellor. I spoke to my dear friend Nishan. He also contributed to the article. Then the last article, madam, I reached out to the engineering experts. I went to Dr. V.S.K. Reddy from IIT Kharagpur. He is now a Vice Chancellor of Mala Reddy. I reached out to HKBK College in Bangalore, the principal there. Because, actually the women entrepreneurs or women teachers or women leaders, they try to give you a very new and different perspective. And that is why the creator has created this. Everybody has that, वो भी कर सकते हैं. But what I'm saying is a different perspective. आपका सोचना, right? What machine she's trying to build, my dear friend over here may not. He may build a application that is competitor to Takataka or something else. है ना? But why I'm telling you that, right? I spoke to Dr. Vasumara, she was a principal, captured her comment. She said, Shazil, everybody who studies civil has the opportunity to become an entrepreneur. I don't understand why admissions are dying. So in that article I've covered why people go towards computer science, right? How there is a future and what are the benefits, which are the top companies who are hiring, all of that. Please read it. Madam, I'll share it with you, love your feedback on that. Right, coming back guys. Non-computer science engineering, future is bright. Computer science engineering is also bright. Now, Because you have also any challenges. This is a major challenge. बहुत सारे आपके सीनियर्स को आपने देखा होगा. They go out of college. हर इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज से ग्रेजुएट्स होते हैं. There is 2 to 5% of graduates who will try to start a web development, a software development, an application development company. चल नहीं पाता ज़्यादा देर. The reason is financial flexibility नहीं होता. What is the difference between a service company who's offering a web development service, website, app development service, and a product company? I was telling you about the communication part. What was the innovation that solved it, right? So, student communication. Now you want to have mentor-mentee groups. Currently, I think it's on WhatsApp, right? See, WhatsApp में क्या होता है? Phone numbers are shared. Student say, faculty का student say. We want to avoid that, right? And let's say a notice is given to students. Many of them, last date of exam, एक दिन पहले आके बोलते हैं, हमने तो देखा ही नहीं notice, हमें तो मिला नहीं. Has it happened to everybody? Sikila madam, notice is nodal now. So there was an innovation that was born to solve this problem. That innovation is named as, is named as Paul. India's first digital campus platform, which merges your educational management, learning management, student communication, and approvals together. So that is what we are doing. We'll discuss that a little later. Right? There are some challenges, many challenges, regulatory challenges. I'll tell you about regulatory challenges, guys. I mean, these are thoughts which come. COVID time में everybody was an expert doctor. ये दवा बना के पी लेंगे, COVID solve हो जाएगा. So one of my students, right, her name is Vaishnavi. She came up with a idea. She said, mango leaves have a lot of antioxidants in them. उन्होंने mango leaves का कषाय बनाना start किया. In her small group, family, sub family, COVID नहीं आया. Then she said, market करेंगे, बेचेंगे इसको. The moment it went out of that area, I mean, the people started writing claims कि ये बच्चे, they are trying to destroy people, misleading ये वो, है ना? तो वहाँ पे regulatory issues हैं. हर चीज़ की एक testing होती है, हर चीज़ का एक certification होता है, safety parameters होते हैं, compliances होते हैं. You need to understand that as well. अगर हम लोग, if we come out of the MX Takataka and your TikTok and March, we can certainly learn that. How to start a company? What are the different types of companies? Right? There is a private limited, there is a sole proprietorship, there is a partnership firm, then there is a section 2F. निशान भाई ये अपना क्या बोलते हैं? Society, having built a organization, etc. Multiple type of companies are there. Many things. We have to come out of that to understand that, right? Regulatory, another challenge. तो ठीक है, उसको छोड़ देते हैं. Guys, this is one scale I want you guys to probably remember. Any idea that comes into your mind, right? First, it goes on to 6 stages. Okay? I'll tell you what is the 6th stage. First is about dreaming. It is very important to dream, right? We think, ये idea है, बहुत सही idea है. It will create, it will solve a lot of problems. It will benefit me also. It will benefit the society also. Right? This machine, it can help many people, local people, using the local material, using local cotton, I can create some product. पहले तो आप ड्रीम करोगे, saying that हो जाएगा. आपने भी ड्रीम किया होगा, right? You would, before becoming a wonderful Qari, you would have also had a dream, नहीं? कुछ तो होगा माइंड में. मैं भी एक ऐप बनाऊंगा जिसमें मेरी खराबें जाएंगी, लोग सब्सक्राइब करेंगे सुनने के लिए मेरे को. Like शेख अब्दुल रहमान सुदेश, करेक्ट है ना? माइंड में आते रहते हैं थॉट. People start dreaming. Everybody dreams. My friend over here, I'm so sorry, I'm looking at you. वो जब भी MX टकाटक आता है तो मेरे माइंड में हम वो एक स्ट्रक्चर फिक्सेडनेस हो गया वहाँ, है ना? Okay guys, so whenever you get this thought, probably make a note of this or remember, you can put that into 6 different stages. One is first you decide, and by the way, this scale was built by Michael Doherty. So he built this. He is a very important personality when it comes to studying innovation, business model innovation, etc. उनकी एक किताब भी है, right, which I read from where I had taken this inspiration, right? So you start dreaming. Then, जो challenges which are faced by innovators are there, right? That start creating a doubt. You start doubting. अरे competition तो है. Can I do it? Man मर जाएगा ये. Startup. Not person, right? The startup. Not the Mangalore leap. You start doubting. From there you have 2 ways. Only 2 places you can go. It is very important to dream. Everybody should dream. Go back today, think what is one thing which I can change or I can make better. अगर Zomato है, कहीं और किसी और region में चल रहा है, can I create something for Mangalore that can create a disruption? The fish from Mangalore is amazing. I'm not sure how many of you are vegetarian, but I enjoy fish. From 3-4 days we have been hunting for good fish. Last night finally we found. We are very happy. And we were like thinking कि कहीं हमें एक अच्छा सा application मिल जाए which talks a lot about Mangalore. Saying, hey, visit Mangalore. ये चीजें करो mandatory. Fish खानी है, this is the best place. Bangalore you visit, National Games village चले जाओ, ऐसा कर रहे हो. That has a very good running track. Correct है ना? तो I mean that is the kind. We were having the thought. हम लोग ढूंढ रहे थे, literally we were running around. We went to all the names, Machlis and Timopas, क्या था नाम, जो भी आया तो mind में we went. So doubting, guys, dream, everybody start, make one idea, at least लिख लो आज. एक ऐसा thought, एक ऐसा product. You need not have to do it individually. You can do it as a group. Sister here has an idea. Other sisters can join. Your brothers can also join. Brothers may have an idea, right? You guys can join together. Come up with one thought as a group. In the start of the session, we did one activity. We looked at each other and smiled. Whomever you looked at and smiled, with that person come up with an idea. If you're not able to come out individually. Doubt karo. From doubting, the innovation scale takes a very steep drop. Either you quit over here, or you fight back. You said, नहीं मैं करेंगे. Call का journey for that matter was started by Hemant sir. It started as collaboration polling app communication educational institution. It went through its journey from 2014 till 19. Right? वो मतलब इसी phase में था. Preserving stage में. It became a transformative journey and today it is championing educational institutions. I'll tell you how. It was until a certain time a collaboration and polling app. Today it transformed into business process automation. आपकी जितने भी manual paper based work है, it transforms everything, right? And for example, one bigger challenge, मैम NAC का data prepare करना है, अभी very big challenge. वो भी attainment reports तो मतलब अलग ही है. You guys don't know about this. You guys should be very proud. You guys are accredited by National Board of Accreditation, right? It's a very good institute based. So I was very happy to hear last time that MBA has accredited. ये बहुत ही important factor है. It plays a very important role in your journey. That means that there are best practices existing in your academic. There is something called as outcome-based education. Madam, attainment reports automatically बन जाती है. NAC के लिए data automatically बन जाता है. NIR. That is how Corpol has been championing and completing a full cycle of innovation. अभी वो journey बाकी है. We still feel that we are preserving. Educational institution thinks that we are championing. आप समझ रहे हैं? As an innovator, you should always be in this stage. Never believe that you are championing. कुछ लोग हैं ना जो सोचते हैं we are champions, वो लोग मर गए हैं आज. I'll give you some big examples. कैमरा का जब नाम आता है, there was nobody better than Kodak. Kodak had one of the largest Canon, Kodak, they had the largest market share across the world. Where are they today? Image टेक का वीडियो Canon या Kodak कैमरा पे नहीं बनता. It is shot on a simple mobile app, mobile phone, using a simple camera. वहाँ पे किसी ने innovation किया, right? When you talk about, startups that have been destroyed because they have not transformed, Nokia is one big example, not a startup. Nokia is one of the biggest example of how an idea which became a market leader. Nokia के phone we used to have, I'm sure even on today's the application you see those short videos, right? Over there you will see a wheel is running over a Nokia phone, कुछ नहीं है. I'm pretty sure. And there is a car instead of a jack they are using a Nokia phone. Nokia phone had that kind of a fixedness in the people's mind. Where is Nokia today? Market share का game में Nokia is not there at all. You know why? Because they failed over here. When Android came out, it reached out to Nokia. Please take us, use it on your phone. Nokia said, नहीं, हमारे पास Symbian operating system है. Right. We have a Symbian operating system. We will build upon that. Nokia then, your Android went to Google. Google bought it. They made it completely open network. Today, anybody can build an application on Android Play Store and launch it. Right? कर सकते हैं ना? आप भी बना सकते हैं. It is very simple. Many of you know about ChatGPT. चैट जीपीटी हेल्प कर देगा आपको, ऐप कैसे लॉन्च करना है, कैसे बनाना है, एवरीथिंग. आई एम टेलिंग यू इट्स अ गुड टूल. It's a very beautiful tool, right? See, every tool has a capability to build or a capability to destroy. How many of you have heard of the name Odin? Odin. You know Odin? Who's he? Who's Odin?
God of Thunder.
How many of you have heard the term Mjolnir?
Mjolnir, Thor.
You know Mjolnir? No problem. Sure. Odin uses a word, right? Mjolnir is a tool to build or a weapon to destroy. If Thor would have used his hammer, I'm using this analogy because आप सब लोग Avengers देख चुके हैं. If Thor would have used his hammer in order to go on capturing words saying I'm the strongest, would he be a hero? He would have been nailed down. Somebody like Tony Stark would have come and said, snap, and he would have taken off his hammer. The reason he is a hero is because he used that tool as an opportunity to build, a weapon to build. Right? A tool to build or a weapon to destroy. ठीक है. So that is how ChatGPT is, guys. Go back, have one idea. We will have a follow-up session because there are many things to cover. Right? So we were talking about innovation, environment. Guys, having a mindset, I'm just going to take, we have the last 3 minutes now. I'm just going to go on supernova right now. Think big. Right? Think big. You know, I met one of the education leaders yesterday and he was saying that I am a frog of a well. My friend was laughing. He's like, "Kya bol rahe hain yaar? You are such a big education leader." He said, "Nahi, I don't know what is happening outside Mangalore. I don't know what is happening outside Udupi." Right? Think big, guys. Always understand what is happening in the market. Have that thought. Say no, no problem. You may be still young, right? You may be still young. You may be a 30-year-old. You can dream of becoming a registrar. You will become a registrar. There is a mindset. There is a structural fixedness. जब मैं registrar बना था, there was a structural fixedness that registrar is anybody with white hair. एक दो मेरे को भी आ गए थे. I said that is the criteria. ले लो. वो fixedness हटना चाहिए. You should dream big. You should tomorrow dream कि मैं बनूंगी 5 साल के अंदर principal of this institution. फिर मैं देखी क्या डॉक्टर रमीज कहाँ जाएंगे? बस वो elevate हो जाएगी ना. वो elevate हो जाएगी ना when you grow. Dream big. Okay? आपकी कंपनी जो है आपका प्रोडक्ट है, you think that within next 10 years time I am going to work hard, I am going to build a product, right? That is going to become South India's #1 in next 3 years, India's #1 in next 10 years. आप करो उस पे, put it on that innovation scale, right? The 4 blocks. First you're saying that incremental करेंगे उसको, फिर उसके बाद क्या है? Disrupt करेंगे market को, उसके बाद वो radical हो जाएगी. ठीक है ना? Understood. Now, guys, think and act fast. You don't have time. Please understand. None of you have time. If you don't acquire a skill quickly, if you don't make a product today, tomorrow somebody else will do it. Many of the times we have an idea, we think we don't do anything about it. 10 months down the lane we see किसी ने already बना दिया, YouTube पे चल रहा है उसका वीडियो. टक में देख रहे हैं हम लोग बैठ के कि किसने किया वो. है ना? You don't have time, guys. You do, you play, you do everything for it. Ensure that you act. Show courage. Right? It is very important. It's very, very important in your mind to convince your mind that I have that strength in me. अब्बा क्या बोलती हैं ऐसा करे तो? Right? मम्मी बोले नहीं बेटा तू बैंक में जॉब कर ले, इंजीनियरिंग कर वो है ना? That is not what it is. You should have courage. Saying that no, I have this idea. This is the idea. You may not understand my process today. Tomorrow you will understand. And be open to change. Guys, everybody, be open to change. Today you may be watching your small applications, small videos for 1 hour a day. Reduce it to 1 minute. And you will certainly prosper. Okay? There are many good stories I want to talk about, many opportunity areas. I mean, there's so many, right? But I think in the interest of the time, I want to tell one last story and stop over here. Okay. The last story is of an application. I was talking with my friend yesterday. How many of you have used the application called Misho? Understand? So very good application. What does it do? Is it better than Amazon? Not really. Amazon की सर्विस को कोई beat नहीं कर सकता. My भाई ने I knew that thing because his wife is the one who was designing Alexa. So let's say now Amazon से better है, Flipkart से better delivery mechanism नहीं है, right? Does it have Myntra-like collection? No. There's something very different about it. What is the price? Price तो वो भी Amazon तो कल ही हटा देगा. Price का game है तो वो तोड़ देगा. But it said anybody can become an entrepreneur coming to my app. It said किसी का भी product हो, कोई भी लेके जाके बेचेगा. Guys, this is the greatest innovation I have ever come across. You may have heard an example. You may have heard an example of selling sand to an Arab. कि अच्छा salesman है. एक Arab को भी एक, he'll be able to sell sand. But there is nothing greater innovation than this. पानी तो हमेशा से free रहा है भाई. God has given water free of cost to everybody. Right? It is available. Streams are there. There is natural cleaning process. There is a laminar flow which is happening that cleans the water. किसी ने वहाँ पे कुछ कचरा फेंका है वो बहते बहते क्लीन हो जाता है because laminar flow it absorbs in a different layer your mineral, the sand, the soil, everything. But किसी ने सोचा नहीं भाई पानी को बेचना है, पैसा बनाना है. Somebody started, Bisleri started, became so successful. Then Coke thought, why not me also? There is a campaign now, me too. Coke ने बोला me too. Pepsi also said me too. Everybody got into water business. And everybody is earning. The reason is they created a fixedness saying that boss कहीं पे जा रहे हो, don't have your own bottle, don't have to collect it from tap, आपको वहीं पे bottle मिल जाएगा. Mineral water. You understand?
Yes.
A business model exists right here. Innovation exists right here. So guys, having said that, Misho was one example I want to give you. I'll tell you how Misho earned money also. They don't have their own product cycle. We were discussing that. They are affiliates to Amazon. आप Amazon पे जाओ affiliate marketing के लिए 10 to 20% देता है आपको. Flipkart देता है, बड़े-बड़े brands देते हैं. They became affiliate first. वहाँ से उनके affiliate link से product यहाँ पे host करते हैं. Okay, the delivery happens from the other person, but in between जो 20% you earn करते हैं उससे 10% आपको दे देते हैं. You are also more happy घर में बैठ के कमा रहे हैं just by building. And Misho has also become one of the largest e-commerce company. Very simple idea. Affiliate marketing उसको magnify किया उन्होंने. We have many such stories, guys. I mean, in fact, I have around 60-70 stories like that. I would want to discuss at least 5 with you in detail, right? And also there are some of the topics which I want to discuss. Who will fund my innovation? पैसा कहाँ से आएगा? I have an idea. Who will give me money? Where do I get it from? Right? There are many sources. You have your government projects. You have your individuals. You have your family members. You have your accelerators and incubators. You have your angel investors. You have venture capitalists. Right? You have your VC funders, you have private equity investors, you have debt funds, you have banks who are offering loans. Then how do I protect my idea? Your intellectual property, etc. So these are topics. What are the best habits? Everybody. What are the best habits? So one of the first habits is respect yourself. I respect myself. I look in the mirror and I speak to myself. I say that, I look good. I can go and perform. Doesn't matter what my shape face may be. It may not be as perfect as all of you. But when I look at the mirror, I dress up, I say, I'm confident. I think if I stand in front of myself and deliver a lecture to myself, I may want to listen to it for an hour. Convince yourself of that. समझ रहे हैं? Have time management skills and have what do you say? One of the best thing is dream big again, guys. Guys, I mean, we will cover all of these, which in interest of the time, which we could not do. So we could not do it in interest of time, but I would look forward to some time spending more time with you guys and talking about some of those topics which we could not cover today. So on that note, I want to end my today's session on innovation for today and tomorrow. And I thank you all for being a wonderful audience. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for coming.
Time.